They have shrimp salad. ว่าเลยนะเอาหูไปเธออันมูเขาอยู่บนห้องบางซื่อคุณยุ
And one salmon up, please. No cut. Salmon up.
나도 웬만하면 니랑 같이 먹는데 그리고
fine. No, you're my teacher, so it's okay. Yeah, most likely. Okay. Wait, I do 0.5. I'm not actually that good. Oh, we need more. You can get the 5. I suddenly realized.
I mean, going onto that balloon is gonna be fucking.
พวกนี้ละ10 อันนี้10すごい。
こんなところ。あ、降りてる。あんな降り方ですね。
เ
and breakfast we have 2 restaurants.
Okay.
Okay, we have a 7 to 10.
Đi nó.
Dạ.
Biệt đứa chưa rượu biết. Bữa đấy là tiên em đưa lưới ra em đưa chục cái con.